much. When the niggas speaking on that hot shit, fuck the police, cause them bitches ain't gon' stop shit. Opposition's mad, they can play, they getting pop quick. Flyest nigga in the game, Yates, I'm a cockpit. Posted on Camelot with 100-something shots. I be swimming with the sharks, little nigga, you a lobster. Please heat a nigga up like he eating on some pasta. Inside out to Kingston, I keep me some rosters. All up in the party, you know we keep them carbons. Bring a nigga chills like I work at Baskin Robbins. I love Batman, but a young nigga robbing. Fireworks show, cause my niggas get the spark. I'm a hot head, I'll crash in a second. He's speaking on who's in this.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Lord SSG, and today we're back with another banger video for y'all. And yeah, today is gonna be part 2 of What If Naruto Was a Hatake and Uchiha. And I'm gonna say Naruto has this ability to like change his hair color, and his hairstyle. And this is him now, but like he could like change it back to like his white hair. So Naruto says, he left off on Naruto completing the land of wisdom and about to go into the so Naruto, when he's about to go into the Chunin exams. And I know this didn't reach the like goal, but I like the video, this idea, and I haven't seen many people do it. I've seen a few, but they do half. I'm doing 25%, so like he's still Uzumaki. So Naruto, Hinata, and Shikamaru, they're going into the Chunin exams, and they still meet Gaara, but he sees Gaara and he tightens up his seal from like cause like he tightens it, so he actually gets sleep when he falls asleep, and he doesn't hear Shukaku or anything, so the Konoha crush is kind of messed up, but it's still gonna happen. Naruto, he goes into the thing, says he's thinking, this will kind of be pretty easy. So Naruto, he does it in 10 minutes. Naruto did it in 11 minutes, so Naruto beat him by 1 minute. And Naruto says, where do we go now? And he said, to the forest of death. And Naruto teleports there, and he goes in there. He puts a flying rising thing inside of the tower. So inside of the tower, so when they get the skull, they can just teleport there. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry if it's a little bit blurry. I couldn't find this picture on Google again. I looked it up, but it wasn't there, so I just had to do it for my gallery. So sorry if it's a little pixelated. So let's get back into the story. So he goes back there and sits down again and says, nobody was there. Then Akko bursts in through the window and then says, come on, all of you who made it, come on, we're going to the forest of death. And Naruto still talks his crap, and that kunai gets thrown at him, but Naruto catches it, and when she tries to hit him, he did like cut G, but with a chop to her gut. Bah! So Naruto says, don't try that again. And he shows his 3-tomo Sharingan, and Orochimaru's like, ooh, I need that young Uchiha body. Naruto says, you just said that out loud, and I'm not just an Uchiha, I'm a Hatake and a Uzumaki. But you won't get anybody, not even my boy Sasuke's. And Naruto says, when they say go, Naruto zoom dashes. He takes Hinata and Shikamaru dashes towards Sasuke's team and says, come on, stay with us. And they find 2 teams, and they both have the skull they need. Naruto teleports them, but Naruto says so it's not, they'll let us go first, and then they go, and then so Sasuke doesn't get the curse mark, but he will get the curse mark, but he doesn't have it. So Naruto says, now come in, and when 5 minutes later they come, and then 10 minutes later Gaara's team comes. So yeah, Naruto's team the first, Sasuke's, and then then Gaara's. So Naruto says, okay, we made it. And then they go to the preliminaries. Naruto wipes the floor with Kiba. Hinata, she still gets beaten by Neji, but not as badly. Gara didn't do anything that he did. He does, but like he doesn't crush his legs. He breaks his wrist. Cause like I'm gonna say in this one, he pulled his leg out before it could get crushed. Then guys stepped in and saved him. And then Sasuke beat Urui because he didn't have the curse mark holding him back, and he had the 2 Tomo Sharingan instead of 2 Tomo, 1 Tomo. So Naruto's training with Kakashi, trying to learn the Chidori. And I got this comment thing from somebody named Damar or something like that. He said, can you make him very OP and learn the Chidori and master it? And I got you, dude, but he's still gonna learn the Rasengan. But I'll show you what I'm about to do. So Naruto, he masters the Chidori in a week, and it's purple for him. So he adds that to the Rasengan, and it's the Chidori, but like more powerful since there's a Rasengan in it. And there you go, Damar. Here, let me show you his name. Yeah, DMs. Notes. See, yeah, Damar. And get Naruto new gear. And can you make him very OP and learn the Chidori and master it? And he said, hey. And I commented back and said yes. So, yeah. Damar, David. Well, you guys see, he got a shout out. So, there. So, Naruto. And if you guys comment, you guys will all get a shout out. Even if there's like a whole bunch of comments, I'll still shout you guys out. So, Naruto says, I think I can make this more powerful. Adds the Rasengan to it. Yeah. So now he has the I'm just gonna call it the purple lightning Rasengan. There you go. And in Naruto, I showed you his new gear. I told you he had an ability to, you don't need to see that, an ability to like change his hair color and his hairstyle, and he just got him a new fit. So yeah, Naruto looking fresh. So yeah, let's get back into it. So Naruto, then he's working on his taijutsu with Minato. Minato gets his taijutsu up all the way to mid Jonin, and that's kind of good because Rock Lee's was low Jonin, I'm pretty sure. So if he's mid Jonin, his speed is mid Jonin. His Genjutsu is high Chunin. His Genjutsu resistance Kage, because he has Kuruma, and he's a Uchiha too. So I'm gonna say it's Kage level. Same with Minato, Kage level. So yeah, Naruto, he also learns some fire jutsus, lightning jutsus, water jutsus. He learns water gun. So like it's a little compressed water bullet, but like it comes out his fingers, just like a gun. And he learns lightning shockwave. So like he learns thunderclap. It's like Kirin, but like you see like blue hands clap, and then a boom, big blast of lightning comes down. And then he learns majestic destroyer flame, hiding in the ash jutsu, and he uses his water to make him faster. And just because he's like fast already, and when he used the flame raging, he's too fast, so he uses the water to slow him down. But like he's fast, but like he uses it to make it smoother, So yeah. So Naruto, let's time skip 2 weeks to Naruto versus Naruto versus Neji. Naruto, he doesn't get beat like he did, so he just wins. Gives him that talk no jutsu, and he also takes off that bird cage seal, and he puts his own seal on there, but it's invisible when he took it off, and said, I'll go through the part. He says, look, he takes off his headband and shows him the bird cage seals, and Naruto says, I can take that off if you want me to. and he says, "Please do." And Naruto, takes his. It's like the Avatar, but he just removes the seal and puts his own seal on there to prevent any other seals. So yeah, Naruto says, "There you go," and knocks him out. Sorry guys, I just had something to eat, but yeah. Naruto says, "There we go." And then every other match goes the same. And then Sasuke comes. He can only do 3 Shidoris. Naruto can do unlimited because it's not. He does, yeah, you know. So Gaara still goes berserk, but he only gets like chakra. He doesn't get the like big thing. He runs. Sasuke goes after him. Naruto doesn't. Actually, he does because Minato's not up there. He's watching from the thing to like see if anything's happening. So when Orochimaru comes and he says, "Wow, the fourth Hokage's not here. Time to get the chance to kill." He loses Toby, and he traps him. But my boy Minato comes out, boy, and so when he summons the first Hokage, the second Hokage, Minato beats the first Hokage, and he really makes a clone to handle Orochimaru, and Orochimaru escapes out the barrier, but like they're still fighting. He gives the curse mark to Sasuke, and then he leaves. So this is when Naruto runs up, kicks Orochimaru in the head, and uses that purple lightning style, purple lightning Rasengan, cuts him, hits him in the heart, and says, "Disperse." He closes his hand, his right hand, and a burst of lightning goes through him, like his body, and he dies. And then Naruto also gives Gaara the no jutsu, and he seals Sasuke's curse mark. Like he sealed off all the chakra drain part out of it, but there's still negative emotions because Naruto didn't know anything about that. Only like Kakashi, Jiraiya, Toby did. So yeah. So Naruto says so he didn't know about that. So that's what he does. And 12 minutes, okay. I think I can go a little bit further. And Naruto says, and the whole video's not destroyed because Naruto made clones. Naruto got promoted to Jonin because he did an active Jonin. He was just Jonin material. So he's 12. And Kakashi became a Jonin at like 13, I think. So he's the youngest Jonin ever. Naruto says, "Do I have to wear that jacket?" And Minato laughs and says, "No." And Naruto says, "Well, I gotta go talk to Mom." And Naruto goes to Kushina and says, "Mom, I became a Jonin, so now can I learn the chakra chains?" And she says, "Fine." And Naruto, it takes him a whole 2 months to master the chakra chains. And he has enough chakra for it since Hatake's, I'm pretty sure they had a pretty good amount of chakra. And he's also an Uchiha, so Sasuke, he had enough chakra, so win-win. So Naruto says, "Yes, I did it," and passes out. Naruto said, and when he wakes up a week later, he says, "What happened?" And says, and Kushina says, Minato needs you for a top secret mission. And he says, "Okay." He gets dressed, swagger fit, and he says, "Dad, what did you need?" And he brings in Jiraiya and says, "Kid, you'll come with me to get Tsunade to heal Kakashi." And not Kakashi, Sasuke. And then says, yeah, and does that. But then Itachi comes, beats the crap out of Kurenai, Asuma, Kakashi, and then my boy Guy came in, yeet, boom, booted Kisame into the big shark-looking head, and then So I'm gonna time skip till 2 days. Naruto's waiting in the hotel room, using chakra, focusing on his chakra control and stuff. Cause it's still pretty bad, but it's pretty good. He says, and he hears a knock at the door, and he makes a clone to go over there, and he's hiding on the roof, the ceiling, and wait, no, it's not Itachi, it's Deidara and Kisame, because the Uchiha clan didn't get massacred. So I'm just still gonna say that they still got beat up and stuff. So, cause it's for plot. I forgot, but sorry. But let's get back into it. And he says, Nine Tails Jinchuriki, you need to come with us. And Naruto says, no, I belong to the Leaf Village, not the Rock or the Mist. And he says, you're coming with us. And Deidara kicks him in the stomach, and it goes right through him, and says, and he poofs, and Naruto comes down, bop, hits Deidara on the head, kicks both, he jumps up, kicks both of them out the room, and says, come on, I don't want to destroy you guys in this hotel. And they start following Naruto. They go outside onto that pond. Naruto says, perfect. And Kisame says, perfect for me too. Stand back, Deidara. And he says, water style, water shark bomb, jutsu. My boy Naruto says, oh, that's how we're gonna do it. He does one-handed hand signs for both hands. Water style, water dragon, jutsu. Lightning style, lightning thunderclap. And no, he says, water style, giant water dragon jutsu. It takes up almost all the water except the shark water that it's made out of. And he says, lightning style, lightning thunderclap jutsu. And they collide, and it's literally blue. Not like ocean blue, but like lightning blue. And it looking dope, and he says, now, combine jutsu, lightning style, water mega jutsu, and this almost kills both of them. And Naruto says, what about beating me now? And then they run, and then they run away, and then Jiraiya sees this saying, whoa, you're almost my level, kid. And Naruto, and he says, I think you're ready for this. Actually, I think you're still too young. I think the Uchiha mission. So Sasuke still runs away, and we're just gonna time skip to the Naruto and Sasuke fight. When Sasuke's using the question mark, Naruto's not using the QB chakra, but because he's losing, and in this one, when he stabs through Naruto's arm, it heals, but it's healing very slowly, so it doesn't. There's through that hole. So when they do the clash, Naruto actually puts more pressure into this, because if you didn't know, Naruto is actually holding back, because as you know, the Rasengan is stronger than the Chidori, other than in part 2, because then they were the equal. So Naruto and this knocks out Sasuke, and he's almost dead. He's almost dead. And when Kakashi comes, he sees Naruto, a hole in Naruto's chest, right next to his heart, and he just sees a knocked out Sasuke. And he makes a clone to pick up Naruto very gently, because he doesn't want him to die. And you'll see what I'm doing with this one. And Naruto and Sasuke to pick him up. He picks up his real body, picks up Sasuke, and they carry him back to the village. And he only takes Naruto to the hospital. He takes Sasuke to the Uchiha compound and says, "Here, there's a little brat." And Makoto says, "Why is he a little brat?" "Because he almost killed Naruto." And Naruto, Minato, Makoto, Fugaku, Itachi, Shisui, Minato, Kushina, Tsunade, Jiraiya, Sarutobi, Konohamaru, who else? Tsunade, and Sakura. they're all there, and Hinata and Shikamaru, they're all there, and Tsunade tries to heal him, but she can't, and he dies. Naruto dies, and they're all crying, and this is where he actually gets Ashura powers first, way before Sasuke. And Naruto says, "Ah, my chest," and he wakes up into the saying Hagoromo says, and he says, "What happened? And who are you?" "I am Hagoromo Otsutsuki, aka the Sage of the Six Paths, and you were killed by Sasuke Uchiha, the reincarnation of Indra Otsutsuki, my son, and you yourself are the reincarnation of Ashura. That's why you are not dead. You're dead, but you are. I can bring you back once." Naruto says, "Okay." And he gets the sage's six path eyes, like the sage mode eyes. So he won't be learning like total sage mode or anything in this one, cause it's good. But like actually yes he will, cause he'll actually no he won't, cause he can still sense. So Naruto says, "Okay," and he wakes up with yellow eyes and slits through them. And he says, "Oh, what happened?" And he sees the big hole in his chest. And this gets him angry, pissed off at Sasuke. And he says, "What happened? And who did this?" And they all start crying, saying, "Sasuke, Sasuke." And Naruto says, And he says, "Kuruma, will you heal me?" And Kuruma says, "Yeah, kid." And heals him. And he also got KCM now because he sees how good Naruto is. But he's still kind of hesitant to give him KCM too. So that's why he doesn't have it yet. He'll get that in the war arc because I still want that to happen. So Naruto says, "Tell Sasuke to never talk to me again." And he leaves. He leaves and he goes up. And he just leaves. And goes to the Uchiha compound, aka his house, which is the biggest house in the village, but it's also in the Uchiha compound. And Sasuke goes there and says, "Sorry, Naruto." And Naruto says, "Shut up, Sasuke. You killed me." And he kicks him in the stomach. "But you're lucky. Hagoromo brought me back." And he says, "Who?" And he says, "Shut up, you dweeb. That's why no girls like you. You're just gay and emo." And he says, "No, I'm not. I get more chicks than you." And Naruto invites every single girl in the school, every girl his age, actually, to the Uchiha compound. He says, "How many of you would date Sasuke?" And only like 5 raised their hand. And Naruto says, "How many of you would date me?" And they all raise their hand. Naruto says, "Boom, you're gay, little Sasuke. Now get out my face. You're not my friend anymore, or my family. You literally want to run away for power, or you literally could have asked Itachi, Shisui, Kakashi, Obito, any of those people for help. But no, you had to try to get power. You stupid little faggot. So get out my face." And that's where we'll be leaving off this part of What If Naruto Was a Hatake. 25% Hatake, 25% Uchiha. And hope you guys liked it. Please get this to 5 likes and I'll do another part. But if this gets 10 likes, I'll do a double upload. But see ya. Oh, and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel with friends, family, and if you guys comment down something, I'll try to do it if it makes like sense. But like that's like how he wanted new gear. I'll show you again. He wanted new gear. He wanted Naruto to have new gear. So I gave him like new gear because as you can see in the thumbnail, that's his gear. And I will,
I ain't gon' say too much. When
and
a
I
nigga
will be
speaking
getting a
on that
new
hot shit,
outro.
fuck the police, cause them bitches ain't gon' stop shit.
I will be getting a new outro just to let you know. So, peace.